Hello everybody, I am Zerul, your conductor for today's train recommend episode, and today we're going to go ahead and work on our Mage Tower. Now, as I mentioned before, I have done a few updates, shall we say, to my building. So let me show this off here, the piece de resistance, and we have, ta-da! I'm sorry, I think this came out really cool. So, the most difficult part of this was adjusting the appearance of the pillars here. Now, if you're watching this now, you'll probably be seeing a quick fast-forward video that I took of the top pillar that I was making there. And basically, it was just a bunch of stairs. I fleshed it out, placed a bunch of stairs down in different locations, and yeah, I mean, I think it looks really good. When you look at it, it looks like they're kind of leaning in from the side, so I think that looks perfectly well. Once I got all of the columns, center columns set correctly, then I went back and I made a few other changes. First off, I made the corners out of marble brick to make it look a little bit different. I ran a marble brick right up the center of each, like so. Starting at the bottom and going, right around here at the door. Whoa. I've got marble around the door. Accompanying each marble center section, I've got glass planes. And then on either side of the door here and the glass planes, I've got a row of buttons and a row of upside-down stairs, and those stay at the exact same location as you go up, making it look smaller and smaller and smaller there. The addition of the extra colors and the extra depth levels with the stairs, the buttons, and the recessed paneling all makes it really stick out, and I think it looks really well. I did go ahead and put in my my teleporters here, which are really helpful. The teleporters, like I was mentioning before, are pretty simple. Let me get that back there. That's easier. So it's some advanced circuits, an advanced machine block, a diamond, and a frequency transmitter. The frequency transmitter is what you use to program these. I'll get to that in a second. And that's just a circuit and a cable. The more expensive part of this was below each one. I've got an MFSU there with my, 10 million EU worth of power to keep it stored. So just to see how much this uses up real quick. So one teleport, yeah, I mean, look at that. It uses up a good chunk of power there. So the way that you use those frequency, yeah, we'll get to that in a second, frequency transmitters is you right-click on the teleporter that is going to be the destination, and then you go to the teleporter that you're going to be teleporting from, and you right-click it again, and it links the two. So in this case, I right-clicked on this and went downstairs. I right-clicked on the other one, and it linked them, and now that teleports me here. I did the same thing with the one above, linked to here, so this one teleports me up one more, and so forth. So you right-click on the destination, you go back to the one that is going to be the transmission point, and it links it in that direction. So I've got this cable run throughout the base now, so I've got these moving along there. I have a couple of induction furnaces. I've got this one set up here. This is making my automatic patterns and wafers and stuff like that. And I've got a lever here to keep this on. The induction furnace is pretty nifty, if I can spell correctly. Induction. There we go. It's advanced machine block, electric furnace, and that. It has two inputs it can cook at the same time. It only starts cooking when there's a redstone signal applied, and while it's applied, it will stay on keeping the heat. Until the heat hits maximum, it can take a long time for something to cook. So let's say we're going to make some refined iron. Let's say we're going to make 2 stacks of refined iron. Go back over here. It's dropped 2 stacks in, and you see this, when it's at full heat, it just cranks through. Does take like 1 EU a tick to keep it up, but at the same time, in comparison with how much we're using just to keep the applied energistics network going, it's not a problem there. But this is what I'm using to keep these things like glass and stuff cooked really quickly. Over here, this is I've transported my fermenters and my stills there. I've got 1 fermenter running 4 stills, and this is just transferring the juice over there. Let's see here. On level 2, the 2nd floor, I've got my assembly table here. I have some extra space to put some more stuff in if I need to. This is level 1 here, my 1st floor. This is going to give me the room that I need for the big stuff, like my blast furnace here. I'll put a few more big things in here. And then back on the 1st floor, where I've got all my singletons here. I've got things like my induction smelter and my pulverizer, which go together, powered furnace. These 2 units, which are dedicated to making molten ender. This is dedicated to making molten redstone. Thermionic fabricator, rolling machine, another powered furnace. Why did I have 2 powered furnaces? Oh, I connected this one automatically to an item tesseract there. This is my compressor, which at the moment I'm actually filled up now. I was using it to compress netherrack to some nether brick. I've got plenty of that now. Good, we'll need that here in a minute. That's got 8 overclockers. My extractor, my regular electric furnace, and then another induction furnace. And I've got some wire run behind here with facades to make it look like brick on the outside, so these actually have automatically pulling out of there. I've got a Forge Lexicon, which I built to see if I could change some discs around to other discs, but it didn't work too well, so I haven't bothered with that. Overall, I think this came out really, really well. I've got a tank of water here on the floor, so I can get water if I need it. Whoa. Cool, let's go ahead and sleep real quick here. So, that being said, what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and work on the Mage Tower. Now, I've laid it out on the ground here. Whoa. Let me out. Yeah. So, this is going to be it. I've used nether brick and obsidian to lay this out. And this is going to be the section for our tower. Now, I know what you're thinking. This is going to be a really small tower, but what we're actually going to do is going to be using this. We're going to be making a tower 100 blocks straight up. At the top of that tower, we're going to be placing our a little fenced-in area where we can have some space for nether brick or for the various things, and some water, some streams, silverwood trees, and so forth. So I think it's going to look pretty cool. So let me go ahead in here and let's go ahead and grab a bunch of this nether brick. I'm going to wait to install these. I actually made more than these. I forgot it was 10 each. I thought it was less than that. So I've actually got like another stack of arcane levitators setting in storage here. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, another brick. Fence. We'll put the fence back here. All right. So let's go ahead and break these. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to make this up only. I figure I've got jump boots. I can just jump to my death if I really need to. But we're going to make this transmission up only. It's going to be a 2x2 section in the center. So what we need is some landmarks, and actually let's put a few of these stacks back in here. And we need the filler, our bricks. Let's grab a redstone to make it simple. The power, and let's go get some dirt. So I'm using the power of the filler as a space-saving measure. Dirt. So, 1, 2, 3. Let's place that in the center so we have some light. And then, let's go up. Whoa! Come on. Actually, let's take the boots off. That's a little bit better. So this is going to go 64 straight up. There we go. I want to go and take this time while I'm doing this. It looks like my subscribers have been continuing to grow, so I want to thank every last one of you there. I'm sorry I'm not getting videos out as quickly as I can. My day job, I've mentioned this before, I do inbound technical support over the phone for people. And while this is a lot of fun, sometimes when I get off work, I just simply have to do nothing. Ooh, there we go. It can drive me absolutely insane sometimes working over the phone there, because people don't treat you well when they don't see you. I mean, it's just as simple as that. You know, it's I'd say it's something you can get used to, but I've really never been able to say I've gotten used to it there. There's that. That's good enough here. So I'm trying to get more out. I was playing around with the Necronox. Not too many people seem to be interested in that. I may pick that back up later at some point. I'm thinking about doing a first-person shooter. I picked up System Shock 2 online. System Shock is an epic MMO. Or not MMO, what am I talking about? It's an epic first-person shooter game. If none of you have ever played it, I do recommend it. It's one of those things that if you don't play it, you're really missing something there. Whoa, this is really chewing through those. Cool, 64. So 64, we need 36. 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll take us to 100 even, which is where we want to be. Let's go up to the top. Whee! I think this side is pretty cool, personally. All right, so... Nope, that's not it. We're going to do that. So, yeah, it actually takes quite a bit of time for me to be able to come up with a good idea and a decision on how to properly implement it there for the Minecraft. I know that other people probably don't spend nearly as long for it. I know some people will spend a lot longer. It usually takes me, when I start doing this, why is that not connecting correctly? Uno momento. Link! Yes, there we go. What was I saying? Oh. But, no, it takes me probably... When I make these videos, probably about... Get the bricks there. An hour or two to get everything recorded, and that takes an hour or two for the editing. Takes about 3 hours or so to encode it, and then an hour to upload it. The encoding time is what's really been getting me, because I don't have a spare computer, and when my computer encodes stuff, I can't do anything else, pretty much. I mean, I can watch videos or listen to music, but the processing power required to encode means I can't do any other video games or anything else. So, what I probably think I will end up doing... There we go. No, that's not what we needed. It's not what we needed. Crud. Let's try again. Come on. Oh, wait a minute. Let's try that. Nope, still not working. Crud. Why is that not going? Alright. So, so this is, you know, nothing like a... Whoa! Game where you can play through and then just go based off of what the designer's intentions were. This takes quite a bit of thought, as I'm sure a lot of you are quite well aware when it comes to making decent content. Why is that not connecting the way I need it to? Alright, let's try this again. Let's see here. One here. One there. One there. Up, up, and a whoa! And a too high. And let's see if this works this time. No, it's not. Why is you not working? If we did this... We didn't miss anything down here, did we? Let's go ahead and open that up here. Yes, we're gonna do 2x2. It's gonna be straight up. Let's go ahead and light this up while I'm at it. And Geronimo! Maybe we'll put some sconces or something on the other side there. Fill this up with some nitor in the middle. Whee! Alright. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and break here for the moment. And I'm gonna work on this, find out why this is not filling correctly, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Alright, I'm back, and it looks like I got that taken care of. I have no idea what happened, but I was able to eventually fidget it there. So, let's build up. Hope we got enough in here. And we had just enough. Wow. Alright. Wait, donk. So let's go to the very top here. And light it up. Yeah, I was thinking about doing something like System Shock because you know, you can play it. It's pretty quick to record. You know, you don't have to. If you're going to play a half an hour, you're going to record a half an hour, or vice versa. So let's go ahead and sleep real quick. So you don't have to worry about creating stuff. You just follow the storyline as it's given to you there. And System Shock, the 2 is I mean, the graphics are definitely dated. I have to say that. But honestly, I think it's still a very frightening game. At least for those of us that are no longer desensitized. You know, play System Shock when you're, you know, in the quiet, alone, in the dark, headphone zone. I'm just waiting for the Oculus Rift to be able to get support for that, so you can play System Shock in VR, and then, you know, all bets are off then. Alright, so we have almost done here. And then one. And then, whoop. Let's, keep lighting this up. Alright, so we have a 100 way up stack here. So let's go ahead and put this stuff away here, and let's grab these levitators here. So let's break that. 1, 2. Don't even know how far I'm down yet. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh. 10. There we go. And straight up. Did I get the back one first? Yes, I did. And then... So these can stack, so these should each provide a lift of 10 blocks. Alright. And so let's go ahead and place these down. Alright. Was that even? Yes, it was. Alright, let's place these next 10 here. These are probably going to cause all kinds of flux, but you know what? I don't care. I don't care. So, let's say we put that there, and then up we go into the wild blue yonder. Wow. It's taking us all the way to the top. And then, if this works, we should be... There. Check. Perfect. This worked perfectly. I was thinking about having some of them be one way and the other. No, I'm not going to worry about that. So, let's fill the rest of this in here. Oh. And like so. Ah, stop it! I'm going down now. I think. I've encountered a design flaw. Oh! Oh! Alright. Let's do this. And then... Alright, there we go. Just fill it in afterwards. Good thing we got a bunch of dirt. And then, voila. There we go. So, we want to go into the thing. We just, up we go. And eventually we get to the top. And up and up and up. Cool. There we go. Alright, perfect. Alright, so next thing is I'm going to go ahead and expand this out. I'm actually going to put this one level down, because we're going to fill the top level with a layer of dirt and grass to make it kind of like a meadow here. So I'm going to just go ahead and cut to the next vision of this, and I'll see you in a second. And a quick interlude. I ran out of nether brick, so I'm up here getting some nether rack for the purposes of compressing into nether brick. All of this over time has been cut out by me here. Do you know when your mining tool is a little bit too powerful? A little bit too efficient? When your method of mining is going straight. Yeah. Just a bit on the obscene side, I think. Alright. Back in a few. Alright, so, I don't actually have it finished yet. So, my plan is I'm going to make an edge here of more nether bricks. I even had... But, as you see, even now, I'm running a tad short on nether bricks. So, I'm going to hold off on... Well, I've got them cooking down there, but for the time being, I'm working on some stuff up here. This is going to be my house up here. To do some alchemy, magic, thaumaturgy stuff there. And I decided to go with a little interesting type of pattern for the roof, as if they were just a bunch of trees that had been laid on top of one another there. I think it's looking okay so far. Whoop. Stop that there. What else? So, once I get this finished, and again, just like everything else, some of this will probably be done off camera, because watching people just move stuff from point A to point B has got to be really, really boring. Especially since I'm not doing anything new, I'm just, taking what's already there and moving it to location B there. But, that being said, once I get this set up with more room, this is all built out of wood at the moment. I'm debating on like a stone floor or something like that. I'll probably do stone so I could be able to put a lava source block underneath of the crucible there. But I also need enough room for some of the can't even pronounce the word anymore. The things that let you siphon off excess aspects, and I'll line the walls with that. We'll put a table over here, and we'll put over here we'll put another crafting area there. So we should have a space for what we need there. Just so long as we can get everything tidied off. Let's put another layer on here. And I'm doing this all in birchwood just simply because I have a ton of it. I mean, I have a ton of it. Since I was, for the longest time, running birchwood in my tree farm. Tree farm's not doing much at the moment, since right now I don't have the applied energistics there to feed the necessary stuff and pull the old stuff out. But I'll probably get that relocated as well. I've got to get a general farm area set up and built. Alright, and let's see here. Can we do one more? No, not like that. Think one more. This is an even-numbered side here, so I think this is an interesting way of getting a sloped roof. You could probably go with alternating types of wood to get a different appearance. But I think it came out okay. So from the air, take a look at that. Definitely an interesting appearance. I will say that much. Cool. And plop that there. Get some light. Alright. Excellent. We just have to put some, I'll fill this area with a bunch of, what do you call them? Nitor. Looks like we got more spirit assistance there. I got some plants here. Let's go ahead and plant a few of these around the area here. 2, 3, 4. We all like plants. So let's see here. We got a couple of flowers. Can I put them in there? No, I can't. Yep, I put those in there. Oddities. Cactus. 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 Plant. Plant. I think it works. Alright, let's go ahead and plant our these saplings here. This is going to be the big thing. So, let's plant that one there. And I have a hoe of growth, which, let's see if this will work. Come on, grow. There may not be enough Vs in the air for this to actually work. Huh. Yeah, it's not regenerating. I'll have to work out a way to get a Vs node up here at some point. Or hopefully there'll be enough here. Let's just space these apart like this. And sure. No, not there. So I'll figure out some way here, even if we have to slowly pull up a node from the ground up here to get these trees growing. I'm going to get something moving here. So we got a little house with some lights, some trees. That is all out of Vis. This little thing down here. And then, of course, this over here where we will be using fillers to fill in the under row, and then we'll fill out the outside here, set up a little wall area. Also plan on putting a few little streams in, so the water will fall off the edge and will flow down here. This is the biggest problem that I've been seeing. Protection at night for the baddies. So... Ah! Die! No! No, bad! Give me a brain. Skeleton! Ah! Stop it! Stop it! What? Where you at? Ah! Stop hitting me! Okay. So this protection from the sun, like the others, so I'll probably have to put some guardians right around the base here, which is no big deal. No big deal at all there. But overall, I think it looks pretty cool. You know, it's definitely up there. And you just sort of walk in the thing, and oh look, here's a little paradise. And if I find that I cannot get this working well with Vis, I may just turn this into a regular house. But you know what? I think it was an interesting idea. We'll have to see how it plays out. So I'll get some stuff moved over in the interim there. We'll get some chests moved. May put another house out there. We'll see how this turns out. And this is probably going to be one of the longer projects. It's not going to be done in one lump sum. It'll take some time to get everything going. But I hope you all enjoyed this. If you did, a like is always appreciated. And next week, I'm not... for the next episode, I'm not certain what we're going to do. We're either going to... I think we're going to start moving our bees over, because we got some more bee stuff. I did make some stuff for the bees when we get to that point. Bees. I've got some of these tier 2 bee machines we're going to work with and get all that changed over. Is that starting to work here? Maybe not. Maybe not. We'll figure it out. So, hope you all enjoyed this, like I said, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye, everyone.